to the madness.
Alright folks, how's it going? Today's Deathy and welcome to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Right, okay, so in the last episode we did our last remaining bit of exploring. I'll explain in a second. And we did a couple of surprisingly decent fights actually. We did a souped up manticore and we took on 3 wyverns. How? No idea. So yeah, so anyway, in between episodes I've created a new character, so let's introduce ourselves to him. Basically, this is based on a were-tiger that we came across in the 2nd floor of the Tenebrous Depths, who just pretty much charged out of nowhere and just did 2 lots of sneak attack damage and almost killed us. Actually killed our bone companion. So I kind of take an inspiration in that, and I've kind of decided to make a first strike character. So there's going to be a character that's going to be high up in the initiative, and it's going to take advantage of movement, dealing a lot of damage, and potentially killing somebody in 1 or 2 turns. And I think this is perfect since, you know, since the initiative goes, everyone's flat-footed, and that gives us our condition for sneak attack. So allow me to introduce to you, we have Big Paw, who is a level 6 Beast King Berserker and a 2nd level Fog. So Beast King Berserker, while some barbarians take on bestial aspects into their rages, the Beast King Berserker descends so deeply into primal fury that he actually transforms into an animal. Berserkers of the surface world often associate themselves with predators such as bears or wolves, and sometimes mistaken for lycanthropes. Some barbarians change into rampaging dinosaurs or megafauna, crafting their armor out of the hide and bones of their favorite animals. Yeah, 20 AC. Nuts. Also, we have the Fog Rogue as well. Some criminals steal with finesse, their victims only discovering the crime when the rogue is long gone and the coin already spent. A Fog, on the other hand, cares nothing for finesse. Through both threat and violence, the Fog gets what he wants by the promise of force, and there's no problem making good when that promise is needed. So yeah, so we have a bit of a optimized point buy to some degree actually. We got 17 strength, 17 dex, 16 constitution, 9 intelligence, 9 wisdom, and 8 charisma. Let's see, we have 20 AC, we have scale mail, 3 in the shield, which is pretty nice. Now, the abilities wise, as you can see, we have armor efficiency. This is from the Berserker mainly. We have simple martial weapon, super efficiency. I've decided to go unarmed with him. So, in terms of our feats, we also have weapon focus, unarmed strike. We've got improved initiative, which will give us a +4. Extra rage power, we've got weapon finesse for some reason. I don't remember picking that up. Accomplished sneak attack. Our sneak attack increases by 1d6, which is very nice. And we have improved unarmed strike. So, you're considered to be armed even when unarmed. You can make unarmed strike that deal 1d3 bludgeoning damage, but this is 1d6. I'll tell you in a second. Also, charge coup de grace. The basic stuff. We have feral transformation, so we can transform into a wolf, which is very nice. We can also transform into a leopard, very nice as well. We have bleeding attack. Now this is from the rogue. So every time we attack, we deal 1 point or additional point of damage for bleeding, and the bleed starts at every round, and they need to do a DC 15 heal check. And basically, it just adds to the damage over time, which is very nice. We got human, we got feet, rage. Barbarian proficiencies, light armor, medium armor, and shields. Savage rapport. Beast Combat Barbarian adds half his level to nature skill, which is very nice. Rage power. We got Beast Totem. That's right, I'm going full Beast Totem. This is going to allow us to do claws, which deal 1d6 points of damage instead of the 1d3 for the unarmed, which is very nice. Yeah, so just primarily giving us some nice boost to an unarmed strike as well. We got Danger Sense as well, very nice. Animal Fury. While raging, the barbarian gains a bite attack. If used as part of a full attack, the bite action is made the barbarian's full base attack bonus. The bite hits, deals 1d4 points of damage. Assuming the barbarian's medium, 1d is small. However, we won't be attacking 3 times, I believe. No, 2 times. I think, anyway. At least I think. I mean, his BAB is 2 at a minute. Veil transformation, yep. We got sneak attack, rogue proficiency is frightening. Whenever a Fog successfully uses persuasion to demoralize a creature, the duration of shaking condition is increased by 1 round. That's really nice because that gives us another condition to use our sneak attack, so it could come in handy. We've got the normal beast totem. While raging, the barbarian gains a +1 natural armor bonus. This bonus is increased by +1 for every 4 levels the barbarian has attained. And then total rage powers grant bonus related to theme. Barbarian cannot select from more than one group of totem rage powers. Yeah, so we got Beast Totem. Very nice. We have Evasion, Rogue Talent, and we have Bleeding Attack, like I mentioned. Martial, we got 2 attacks with a +10 and a +5. Very nice. Obviously ranged as well, but to be honest, I'm mainly going for the... it's primarily going to be unarmed damage, as I mentioned. And yes, this is the skill tree. I mean, it's pretty nice. Also, we got some upgraded Pharaoh transformations if we want to. Dire Wolf, Bear. We also have Semlodon, as well as a Mastodon. So yeah, dinosaurs, as I mentioned. Danger Sense is giving us a little bit more of everything. Down here with Uncanny Dodge, which is very nice as well. Without Danger, she cannot be caught flat-footed, nor does he lose his dexterity bonus to AC, so we have full AC at all times. We have a Dominant Will. And also here's our rage powers, which we get as we go up in level. Very, very nice. And then down here, the thief section, the rogue section, we've got Brutal Bleeding. When a folk deals sneak attack damage, forgo the extra sneak attack. And give them the second condition, which is very nice as well. We have Debilitated Injury. When a rogue deals sneak attack, debilitate the target. Bewildered, disorientated, hampered. I mean, we'll go over all this like later on once we get levels. I am going to be getting more barbarian levels than rogue levels per se, but there's some stuff here that's quite nice. I mean, rogue talent and stuff, just to give them a little bit whatever. But basically, yeah, this is basically my attempt at... So yeah, this is basically my attempt at a wereskin, a weretiger to some degree.
You know what I got for Christmas? It was a banner freaking year at the Tiger House. I got a carton of cigarettes. Old man grabbed me, said, "Hey, smoke up, Tony." There, great bastard.
Now we do have some other things as well. I mean, we could give him some upgraded armor levels, you know, level 2, you know, leather armor or whatever we want. So yeah, some really, really cool things here. So yeah, I can't wait to use them. Now, in terms of today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing full kingdom edicts, because we only have 79 days until the next curse. So I'm thinking now's the time for us to do edicts, and there's 2 in particular I want to do, which is the councilors meeting or whatever it is, you know, the little one-to-one, which takes 14 days each. So that is 28 days. So that's going to take a big chunk into our time. Now we kind of searched everywhere in the local area that I like to do for now. I could do a little bit more exploring, don't get me wrong, but I kind of want to work on these now, so that's what we're going to be doing. So for that's what we're going to be doing. Now, I mean, it's a bit different now. I mean, I could put this on automatic and let the game do it for us, I guess, but that's the thing about this game. That's the thing about the king management. It is a pretty big mechanics, a big section of the game, so I don't really want to miss out on it. Okay, so we have 6 days, so we can skip a day. Skip another. Skip another. So yeah, we'll keep skipping. So we've got 33 bell points there. Okay. Mysterious weed. A giant weed is taking over more and more farmland. Someone must persuade the peasants to start fighting this pest. Which we managed to do, and we get +3 loyalty. Very nice. So now, what this means is... we can go to... Okay, 1 second. Right, let me wait 1 more day here. Okay, the gambler, Faye came to the region. Okay, the people hunted the gambler down and chased him from the region at full gallop. Now the local population can return to their lives untroubled by tricksters, so that's economy +3. Very nice. Okay, so let's have a look at projects. So we can't do anything here. Trade agreement, we could do, but we have insufficient funds. We can't do it with pit tax either. Now we could do that. Nothing there, nothing there. Research. Treasures and endeavors for the love of people. Right, we could give that to Trista. The 75 BP, which we have 277. And now we'll lower the... Oh no, sorry, what? The cost of the buildings is -10. It's not too bad, I guess. Right, I'll tell you what, I've got an idea. Let me do this then. It's going to send them away for 14 days. And then we'll go spend the 14 days with Rigongan. Let's hope nothing happens. Find out in a second or two. Okay, perfect. So our military's reached rank 2. Very nice. I don't know what that's going to do in terms of our actual... I'm not sure what that's going to do in terms of our actual mechanics. I don't know. Okay, researching the nature of the curses Bald Hilltop. Okay. It seems the Bald Hilltop is indeed cursed from ancient times. This happened when dark rituals and the powers whose names are long forgotten held sway over this domain. The curse remains active even today. It withers any plant that would grow into the soil and makes the very air around the place heavy and full of sorrow. However, the curse is tar. Okay, Divine 2, Arcane 2, very nice. And Love of the People, project's complete, very nice. Right. Doomsayer, Scare, Townfolk. Bumper Harvest, the Wise Man. Right, well, let's head back to the throne room. Let's go deal with this. I imagine this might lead to another quest thing, but we'll see. Alright, let's see what happens. Judging by his flared nostrils and furrowed brow, something has upset Hjord greatly. Your Grace, I have here one of your subjects. He goes by the name Remus. Okay, Remus. Strange old man, obsessed by visions, who you first met at the road, not far from Oleg's trading post. I remember this guy. We caught him spreading false prophecies, sowing fear among your people. The old man before you, clad in tattered rags, his grey hair and beard are filthy and matted. Judging by the smell, he's not bathed in some time. Perhaps he is, and you have to fight the urge to cover your nose. Obliviously, the old man picks at his beard in silence, as if trying to catch lice. You're not certain if he even knows where he is. Hjord straightens, his face flushing. As if that wasn't enough. Let's try to think of my words. Prophet. Blasphemed against the deities, proclaiming we must bow to some false god. At the mention of God, the old man shudders and his eyes go wild, almost feverish. The goddess will rise from the forests, from the swamps. You cut down her trees, drained her marshes, but she will not take no more of this. Fall to your knees and repent, and she will grant you a swift death. Your Grace, you have to deal with this madman. I'm not the only sane person in this city. This hideous, ugly city. His stone buildings claw into the soil and think themselves safe. The sky shall open, the earth shall tremble, and the city shall crumble beneath his pride. Aristotle, have mercy. Will you be silent, you fool? And the other world shall swallow the ugly city and its careless dwellers, and only the rain shall weep for the emptiness left in its place. We already met just outside of Oleg's trading post, remember? Remus gives you an absent-minded look. Seems that's a loss. So to you to decide with this homegrown orator's fate. Baroness, over your command. Okay, so we can talk about the prophecy, we can let him go. The Baron used the whip to encourage him to make haste, give 30 lashes, and... Okay, let's talk about your prophecy, Remus. Remus looks at you silently, nervously pulling out his beard. What is this other world you speak of, and what happens to the city? Different world, fierce and wild, where mountains impale the sky, where rivers change directions, where the very trees talk to the stars. Remus swallows and stares ahead as though lost. The wild world will consume this world, city, shape in his own image. Will it be the end of all? How do you know about that? The goddess showed it to me in my visions. She whispered about a beautiful new world, told me she would heal nature's wounds, but I don't want it. He shakes his fist, threatening someone invisible. She must be stopped. Sacrifices. We must offer up sacrifices. Goats or cows or horses. That will be enough. It must be enough. Alright. Tell me about this goddess. I would know more about her. Her fury is like a river after a storm. Her voice, thunder in a summer sky. Her touch, as cold as sharp as a sliver of ice. She is beautiful as a dream. Remus stutters and blushes. It's been 40 years since I last long for a woman, but Alright, let's try the diplomacy 25. There's 11, so we need to roll a minimum of 13. Alright. So, an angry goddess will lay our city to waste because we drained her swamp. She must be a petty goddess indeed. She takes part in the affairs of mortals, even on such significant occasions. Listen to these words very carefully. So an angry goddess will lay our cities to waste because we drained her swamp. She must be a petty goddess indeed, if she's to take part in the affairs of mortals even on such insignificant occasions. Perhaps you simply had a dream and it would mainly seem real. So, a goddess that is complaining about cursing or draining a swamp or basically harming nature. And they came to him in a dream. Yeah. It's either going to be that little dryad that we met at the beginning of the game that betrayed us. Or it's going to be that that person that we met at that river, you know, with the workers. Interesting. Right, let's try the diplomacy roll. Succeeded. Nice. What did we get? Oh, we got 16. Beautiful. Yeah, actually, yeah. 16. Yeah, we just beat it. Oh, wait a minute. 11. Oh, it's a DC 25, so 14 would have been the minimum. Okay, never mind. But Rames's gaze became clear for a moment. His shoulders slump and he looks even older now, more tired. Maybe you're right. I need to lie down. Okay, continue. Praise be to Aristotle. Is that a glimpse of reason? I thank you, your grace. You just turned this poor man towards the light. I'll find him a place to sleep and make sure he's fed and sent back to where he came from once he wakes. I think we should expect no more trouble and no new prophecies. Just smiles and bows, signaling the end of the conversation. Hey, good. To be honest with you, I didn't want to do anything to the old man. I mean, the old man was pretty decent with us. Not to mention, though, I mean, I don't think we should take his blabbering casually. I think he does have weight to what he's saying, but anyway, we've got fine, that's nice. Okay, let's follow it. Blank spots. The court cartographer reports us some of the barony's maps appear to be outdated, which you advises kidnapped scholar. Okay, who's this? Jubilos? Possibly. Bumper harvest. The year the gods have smiled upon the peasants. The grain crops are doing well, and stalks are bowing to the ground. Okay, and that's going to be Tristan, I imagine. And the wise man, which would be Tristan. He was looking for a quiet place where he won't be disturbed. The authorities may benefit from cooperation with him. That could be good. I'm not sure what it's going to do for us, though. So, we've got projects as well, so we need to give George something like this. So, we can go Jenna Tannison, which is going to take 45 days. We can do the research into the scythe tree. Or we can do the research. Yeah, we're going into Tartuk. We need to get some. Yeah, Tartuk. Tattoo Shield's transformation. Yeah, could it be the result of a curse? Yeah. Wait a minute. Shit. Can we not do this shit? I don't think we can. I don't think we can do this shit, can we? I don't think so. Interesting. Projects. No candidates available for this position. Interesting. Okay. Research the nature of the curses. Sure. Alright. You're go on, 125. That's half our BP. Alright, support the councilor's endeavours. Alright, so that's going to take 2 weeks. Thanks, boss. I think we'll wait until the next edict's done. I do like that wise man. We're going to do that. We're going to take Tristan. There's a 70% chance, so +3 loyalty on success or triumph. Got 2 crisis points, we're going to save them. I like 70%, we'll try that. Blank spots, which is going to be Jubilost, which will be +3 to economy. 50% chance, I don't like that. Bumper harvest. 50%, okay. Fine, let's just do a... Sure, let's just do 1 crisis point. I'll see why not. Right. Let's skip some days. Love the common folk, yep. Okay. Right, Phantom Road, Dynasty Point 1. Okay, we successfully created the illusion progress in building the road, until the Adori lost interest in watching over the project. Wants a community, wants a loyalty, but minus wants relations, which is kind of bad, actually. That'd be square, but hey, it's fine. Okay, so we've got 2 more events. We have Fey Magic. The magician. We'll have bumper harvest. Refugees, hold on. Some unfair, dissatisfied subjects are packing their belongings and leave for more peaceful lands, but the young barony needs these people that have to be stopped. 65% chance. Could do. Sure, we'll do that then. Okay, let's start skipping days then. The River Maiden, what's this? Okay, that's bad. Okay, we can do that with Gonga then. 8% chance. So mermaid of river with the trade ships operate. She began to sink passing vessels. She must be chased away from her before she scares fellow merchants. Sure. Give us free to... Give us a free to military anyway. Speaking of which, where are we in terms of the curse? We need the stolen lands, explore the dungeon, kill the wild retriever, yeah. Yep, these are the things that we have to do. How to build a kingdom. Unlock any secondary stats. Yep, we're doing it. Unlock a new leader post. We need to once we've upgraded some things. Ancient Curse Part 2. We're at 52 days. That's fine. Annexation. We need to add 5 lands. I think one of them is available. Yeah, we need to find these, but... For example, it recommends paying a visit to Old Beldam. I'll also look into that. Okay then, right. Nobody's available right now, so we'll have to wait. Okay, skip day. Okay, I don't think we could do any building, can we? Don't think so. Okay, something's happened. Yeah, that's fine. The bumper harvest was good. That's fine. We don't need that. Okay, there we go. Right, Wise Man. So we get +3 to loyalty and a +3 to arcane. Very nice. That's very nice. Okay, now I think what we'll do is we will do support the council's endeavors. That's going to take us up to loyalty rank 2. It's going to take 2 weeks, 14 days. That's fine. Let's say so 14. Yeah, we failed fresh meat. That's fine. So 14 minus 44. That's no, wait a minute. 2 weeks, 14 days. That's going to take us down to 30 days. All right, that's fine. We'll do that then. Start project. That says it takes 2 weeks. That's mad. Okay, so we've reached... Yep, so we reached loyalty rank 3. Very nice. I love it. Refugees, +4 to communism. Communism? Dude. +4 to community, +1 to loyalty. Okay, got that. Very nice. And the River Maiden. Our soldiers assaulted the mermaid from boats using bows and slingshots to chase her off. That's +3 to military. Very nice. Light spots, failed to use any new maps. That's fine. Failed that. That was a bit of a waste of a thingy then. Okay, so we can claim the Calm Lands, which I kind of like, actually. Sure, we'll do that. It's 275 BP, and we have 275 bang on. Sure, I like that. Oh, important essay. Important document that's waiting for the Baroness' attention. Visitor waits in the castle. Okay, well, that's just did a good amount of days that, and I don't like that. I thought I was going to do it automatic, sorry. As the required to calm down, several craft inside sell in the region, and we want to establish someone new visit. Right, how many days do we have? 16. Okay, right, we need to watch ourselves now. Okay, well, we got the Calm Lands? Calm Lands? Yeah, I think we got the Calm Lands. Nice. Awesome, so we have a new... Okay, we have a new region. That's fine. That's pretty cool. Okay, the Ancient Curse of Baldus. The attack from the Bald Head is expected in 2 weeks. Yes, I do know. It's a final chance to prepare. Hey, happy birthday to you, Baroness. The Baroness's birthday is a special day for our young nation. It is her thanks to her that we had the opportunity to claim the stolen lands and establish a new country in Glorian. Today is a day to forget about our troubles and revel in celebration. Today is the day to remember. Jamandi Aldori has sent her best sword lords to participate in friendly combat and demonstrate their skill. Without doubt, it's a feast for the eyes. This is +1 in community, +1 to relations, +1 to military. Very nice. Okay, anything else? No. Right. Oh shit, seen something then. Right, let's go to the throne room. Let's see what it's about. We've got some other things we need to do as well. And we've got 16 days. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, what's going on, Hyod? Hyod looks to be puzzled and amused at the same time. Your Grace, I brought you an extremely unusual message. It's, how should I put it? An essay on your barony. Written by Jubilos Narthropol. published only recently. I thought you might like to see it for yourself. Fjord hands you a magazine. Nessie and your barony. You ever dreamed of becoming a baron? It's not that hard. All you have to do is go to the Stonelands, a tiny region located between Bethroy and the River Kingdoms, and a source of dispute for those two for many years. Miles and miles of wood swamps and infertile clay soils infested with monsters and bandits. It's something like a white elephant. One can't hold it, but also can't give up on it and let the neighbour have it. For many years, the rest of Sword Lords have been promising a title to anyone who manages to bring some resemblance of order to these god-forsaken land. This is just the usual way rulers solve their problems. There are plenty of adventure seekers, and you can always find another naive brave soul who gladly risk his or her life without repayment. There are many who took the bait. Their sun-bleached bones still litter the banks of muddy lakes and lie in piles under crooked trees. You can imagine how astonished I was then when someone managed the feat, breaking the antlers of a local kingpin called the Staglord, and turning the bandits' fort into the capital of a new barony. Of course, I departed for these lands immediately to witness with my own eyes the one who managed to install control of the Stonelands. Let's be honest, the achievements of the new baroness are still quite moderate. My letter didn't get there in time. No, the courier who had delivered it is alive and well, but who cares? Since no one could meet me, I decided to get to the capital on my own, which was a strategic mistake. For the road building in the barony functions even worse than its maining system. I barely made my way through the mud and wind-fallen trees, just to narrowly escape drowning at the river ford. The only thing that kept me going was the anticipation of the joy the Baroness would express when I told her about the marvellous scientific novelty called a bridge. Furthermore, a horde of hungry kobolds jumped out from the underbus. But just when I was getting ready to kiss my life goodbye, the Baroness herself emerged from the woods, fought off all the pests and helped me get to firm ground. As it turns out, the Baroness has a strong justification for neglecting roads and bridges. While her capital is under construction, she lives on the road and, with the help of her companions, patrols the realm, dealing significant damage to local, ever-hungry fauna. May the plague take it. Trolls, boggarts, will-o-wisps, and giant spiders really impede the improvement of public services. I offered the Baroness my advice and my active help. You could spit in the face of those who claim Jubilos can only criticize. You could try out your luck as well. Though the title of ruler is only taken, the young barony offers plenty of vacancies both for labourers and for sellswords. Just don't repeat the mistakes of your predecessors. Demand payment in advance. As for those who would prefer to learn about wild lands and dangerous adventures from the magazine pages, we'll meet in the next episode. We'll meet in the next issue. Alright, cool. Nice. I like it. Nice. Now I'm going to take a well-earned drink. Cheers. Who the fuck is this guy? Willis Gullison. Oh shit, sit my mic then. Okay. Willis Gullison. A plump man in his 30s approaches you. His hair is untidy, road dust covers his worn clothes, and his boots have seen better days. The stranger speaks to you in an unusually high-pitched voice. Your Grace, I demand justice. Crown's the Baroness on the rise. The man shakes clenched fists and drops his hands helpfully. Open daylight, I was trapped, robbed, and not even wasn't enough. Humiliated. It's a high-pitched voice. A dang local folks trapped me into distrusting them. They found... Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. They found out more about my possessions and disappeared with my treasures. I sent them to the island and Candlemere some time ago, and it just vanished into thin air. I beg you, find these scoundrels and retrieve my treasure. I'll pay a handsome sum to be sure these villains were brought to justice. Yeah, you don't seem like a local. Why would you keep these possession yours in the island in the middle of No, we'll say who are you? Willis Gullison, Your Grace. I am a scientist and explorer, an adventurer, and a renowned expert in treasures and artifacts of virtually every era and culture. Jubileous eyes Willis up and down. So many titles for a single piece of mediocrity. Willie blushes and pretends that he didn't notice the note. Sir Novel, you're here. What the nicest surprise. Oh, really? In case you haven't noticed, I've been here from the start. Or perhaps after the open lecture in Fore Logos in Absalom. You're not only the rest of your mind, but also you're lost not only the rest of your mind, but also your eyesight. Willis straightens his jacket in dignity and lifts his chin. I see your manners haven't improved since last we met. Well, happily, I no longer concern you, the beacon of knowledge you once were. You could joke how you like, I'm above such discourse. The only thing that puts you above me is your size, Willis. And even that is so impressive for a human. Ooh. Willis' face turns dark red and his eyes start to twitch. Pressing his lips tightly, he turns back to you. Tell me about those who tricked you. They were a trio. I hired to retrieve my possessions from Candlemir's Island turned out to be a bunch of tricksters. You must know the place, in the centre of the lake, where an ancient temple ruins. So they took my money, jumped into the boat, and whoosh, gone with the wind. So many days have passed and not a single word from them, and they have the nerve to call themselves a paladin and a cleric. Scum is what they really are. Willis stamps the ground in anger. Okay, can you tell me more about them? A ranger, a paladin of Iori, and a cleric of Nifus. You know, that two-faced god. Frankly speaking, that one gives me the crease from the very beginning. Half of those servants in Nifus are real psychos. Today they agreed to help you, tomorrow to change their mind at the drop of a hat. And this one plays his tricks on me too, Willis sighs. A paladin? Oh, god damn it. Thank you, Norton. Thank you for telling me that there's a chrome protection alert and my features are not set up while I'm in the middle of fucking commentary. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anywho, a paladin and a cleric who willingly took a job running errands for you? Sounds strange if you ask me. Willis mulls over your words for some time. You know, Your Grace, when I mentioned your temple, they exchanged a glance like I was talking about some hidden treasure. I was such a fool, I should have realized from the start they had their own agenda. Alright, let's go back to my other questions. Don't seem like a local. Willis bites his lip as if caught doing something wrong. Well, you see, they're exactly my possessions right now. It's just, I learned from the locals about the ruins of an ancient temple on the island. And everybody knows, what is a temple? There's always hope of some treasure? Willis rubs his palms. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but you believe that some secret relics from the temple of an unknown deity belong to you. By what right? By the right of finding. I dug up all the stories about the temple. I had the crew. I pointed out where to start the search. Besides, no harm done. No harm done. No one really goes there anyway. Not many volunteers willing to visit the cursed island. Noticing the change in your face, Will restrains himself. Oops, I'm just talking gibberish. Heard some gossip somewhere, and here I am, spilling it all to you. The man utters a phony giggle and gulps. It's nothing, Your Grace. Just a big fat load of nothing. Just some empty talk about someone sacrifices someone else there. And as for the ghostly lights, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for that. Same with the flash of light over the ruins. Which deity was this temple dedicated to? Who cares? Willis interrupts himself and sighs. I don't know, I've never asked. All I heard is that long ago, the locals used to perform some rituals there, dedicated to some ancient deity. Some rituals, some ancient deities? That's what I call getting into details. Some deep knowledge like that, you could easily write a book. You could call this opus magnum of yours some encyclopedia. Yes. Someone offered sacrifices there, and I suppose we're not talking about animal sacrifices. William shrugs violently. The locals say things. Something about that being why the place is cursed. Okay, what ghostly lights are you talking about? Oh, please, Daphne, for fuck's sake. Surely we should know what these ghostly lights are. We've faced a bunch of them already. And we didn't live to tell the tale. The lights were strange, you know. Willis frowns as if recalling something. They were brighter than fireflies in different colours. You could see them even from the shore. During the day, they're barely visible, but at night, people say that the restless souls of those who met their deaths on the island. Fail the knowledge check, of course. 20. Yeah, DC 20. You're not sure what Willis is talking about. Maybe the island is really haunted with the spirits of the deceased. You mentioned a flash of light over the ruins. Did you see it with your own eyes, or you just hear about it from someone else? I saw it with my own eyes, and just recently. Almost blinded me, like half the island suddenly burst into flames. When the locals saw it, they fell to their knees and started to pray. They said that the old god has returned. Dimwits. What else would you expect from him? Says the king of dimwits. Sure. Right, I guess I need to know all about the island. Whatever you say, my baroness. Fine, I'll try and figure it out. Will sighs relief. Praise Desna. Don't let those scoundrels leave with my treasure. If you manage to learn something new, please let me know. I'm staying at the tavern in the centre of town. That's why I'll wait for good news. Willis bows, stepped back from you, felt straight and back up. Alright. Okay, we've got somebody else now. Listen, definite silent clean. Remember about recruitment? Well, I did that. We have the numbers, but there's no one to command them. Vigonga spits through his fangs. We need to find somebody those dimwits will fear and obey. We alone is not enough. You know who we should make commanders? Not those boneheads from Breadfruit. Dance around with their big stickers. No, we should hire spellcasters instead. Our regular bone-breaking troops won't whisper a word against a wizard. They're too afraid of getting lightning thrown in their face. And just imagine what terror it'll bring to the battlefield. Not those sword lords Char will mop the floor of them. So we can hire sword lords officers or hire spellcasters officers. Choice effect. Relationships +2 or arcane +2. Well, you're saying that we should hire spellcasters. I wouldn't mind upping our relationships. Our relationship's only 7 right now, and arcane is not 2. But then again, I kind of want to keep Vigonga on the good side. I mean, I do feel like switching advisors up, actually. But I think for relationship, I think I might just let him do it. I see you have these matters better than I. Solve the problem. Actually, saying that, is that not a negative one? Sure. High spellcasters officers. Great. A couple of fright troublemakers and the rest of your soldiers will tone lie. Sure. I guess we got a military upgrade. That's fine. Hey, whatever. Whatever keeps them happy, right? Okay, what's happening now? Balkan. Unfazed by the awkward silence, Balkan searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go. A little something from old Balkan. Huh. Potion of protection from arrows, potion of eagle splendor, and protection from fire. Nice. If you ever need anything particular, just let me know. If not sure, I'll go home and think of something myself, by bone's sake. Thank you, it's proof for now. I'd like to craft something more specific. Yeah, something more specific. Balkan nods to pull out a piece of coal and scrap of paper from his sleeve. He takes his time and smoothing it out before giving another solemn nod. I could choose another use of your alchemic items. Balkan cares to throw something. Very good. If you want to buy anything else, just come around. Sure. Nice. Oh, what now? Good day. I've come to tell you that I'm doing fine in my little shop. Our folk love the ruler as if the beloved Baroness buys old Balkan's potions. He's certainly a worthy alchemist. Here's a gift for you on this occasion. Potion displacement. I like it. Nice. Okay, is that it? Good. That's it. Nice. Okay, the Curse of Candemir. Right. Let's have a look at our edict. So we have 16 days left. So I'm thinking. Okay, for essay published. So we got +1 to community. We got -1 loyalty and -1 economy. Wow, thank you. Visitor wasting the castle. Tries on this. So we got -1 to economy, +1 to relationship, -1 to divine arcane culture. All right. General request an audience. That's +1 to military. Right. Let's have a look. So events, projects, rank up. So support the treasurers, never supports the generals. So we could do that. Right. Let's see what we got. So proposal for cooperation. 3 merchants from Absalom arrive in the region and ready to do business with the barony if the conditions are met. Okay, so we got that one. Day magic. Undead Rising. An old priestess of Parasma has died in the region and the dead have risen from the grave. The nearby cemeteries grow emptier by the day and the forest wind is no longer fresh, but carries upon in the smell of wet soil and rot. So I guess we could use Vigonga for that then. So almost a 50% chance? I guess we're supposed to use Hjord for that. Let's see, it's the 1st of Farist, which is tomorrow actually. Sure, let's try a 50-50 chance. Okay, herbless. The region is rich in natural resources but lacking in manpower. A group of foreign merchants begs permission to gather the local herbs and other rare ingredients which they can sell for a hefty price at home. To secure the permission, they will be willing to pay a fee to the treasury. Sounds good to me. 61%, try it. Temple for the people. Your faithful people have raised a large sum of money to build a sanctuary. Okay, we can't do anything there. Proposal for cooperation. We could do that with Octavia. 70%. Sure, try that. Not to mention it's +8. Faith and loyalty. The opportunity should be seized. Sure. 8%. +3 loyalty on successful triumph. Sure, we'll do that. Support. Rank up. Right, so we don't need to do anything there. Okay. Right, so we have 15 or so days until we... So we have 15 or so days until we need to move out. Interesting. Right, well, I think we better do this then, aren't we? So I'm thinking. Okay, I want to get... Okay, I know this sounds really, really odd, but I want to get all my armor out. There is a reason why I want to get all my armor out. Because I had a big, big, big revelation. So, what's one of the biggest things in RPGs when it comes to running a kingdom or a nation or something? There is always going to be some kind of a defense section, right? Now, it's not really a spoiler alert, but in Dragon Age Origins, there's a part where out of the 9 or 10 companions you can take with you, you pick your main 3, and then you carry on doing your quest. But there's a part where the rest of your the rest of your party members have to do a separate battle, and you end up controlling them to a certain degree. So, knowing that, I'm going to equip everybody with just 8 armor and a weapon. That's what I'm going to be doing. And basically, I'm going to be keeping all the magical armor for myself, to say the least. Okay, so let's see here. So I think, I want to take. I'm keeping Ikrin. Ikrin is just too good. Beer mats we will. Yeah, beer mat we'll take with us. Beer mats I'm actually going to give the full plate. It's just too good. We'll keep him with a weapon, but keeping him with some basic armor just for the high AC. That's it, really. Kaliki, Kaliki we're going to leave behind. We're going to leave behind. So that's light armor. Is that all you can equip? It's just light armor. Not sure. No, abilities, so we go. Yeah, just light armor. Okay, makes sense. So we'll give you the highest light armor can give you. Which will be a chain shirt, methinks. Yeah, just a chain shirt. Alright, J-Full. Gonna leave that behind, medium armor. Sure, this will be easier. Date, no. Price, no. Type in ascending order. Okay, hide armor, we gave you breastplate, right? I think so, something like that. Right, that's breastplate. That's fine. Okay, bone gobbo. Alright, let's have a look. What can you equip? You can equip heavy armor, so we can give you a piece of heavy armor then. But which one? It's a good question. Half plate? Sure. Give you the half plate. I'll do. Just want to check to make sure my... Yep, okay. Okay, for Gungan, we'll do your level up in a second. Okay, so we need medium armor there, so we need another breastplate. And take off the rest of the equipment, please. Thank you. Alright, Big Paw. We don't need... Yeah, we need to do Big Paw. Let's give him some... Actually, do we need medium armor? Yes, we do need medium armor. I'm actually starting to run out of medium armor, actually. That's kind of crazy. The hide armor. Chain shirt. I don't need chain shirt. Chainmail. That'll do. That's medium armor, right? It was a heavy. Medium. Cool. Okay, Heart Valor, we'll take that off. I don't think you can equip any armor, actually, can you? Light armor. Okay, I'll give you light armor then. Give you a chain shirt. Actually, no, that's 20... yeah, sure, I'll be. Okay, take that off. Yeah, I thought I was missing some things. Yeah, I actually thought I was missing some things. I forgot to unequip her, actually. Yeah, I'm not taking Juliet with us. Okay, you haven't got anything. Actually, no, you need... You got medium armor proficiency. That's from the druid, unfortunately, but... You can't equip any armor for your cleric spells, unfortunately, which is fucking stupid. That's my timer. Miri, what can you equip? I mean, Alp's chance. You could equip medium armor, so let's give you a chainmail. Like I said, I'm just equipping basic armor right now. Okay, I don't think you can equip anything. You got light armor, sure. Give you a light armor, I guess. Chain shirt. You can equip armor, that's fine. Naz, you can equip medium armor, correct? Yep, medium armor. Got a chain shirt, that'll do for now. Craze, I don't think you can equip anything. Nope. Nope, nothing there, that's fine. I think the same for Aris as well. Okay, little Lindsay can equip light armor, that's fine, let's give you a chain shirt, I think. Plenty of these chain shirts. Definitely. Okay. So level, take that off, take that off, take that off, take that off. Marshall, no abilities, light armor. Chain shirt. And Valerie is breastplate +2. No, we want to keep that. The best we've got is a chain shirt. That'll do. Okay, Jubilost. Like I said, if there is an attack, like later on, then, you know. Okay, you can equip heavy armor, surprisingly. But unfortunately, we don't have any armor, so it'll have to be a chain shirt. Because I need this magical equipment for the main party. I mean, we could just buy equipment, don't get me wrong, but I just want to fit with something, you know? You can equip nothing, alright? That's fine. Darius, you equip. Just medium armor, just medium armor. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Just go with a chain shirt for now. Costas, medium armor, right? Light armor. Okay, so you got a chain shirt. You got chain shirt +1. Keep that on you. Actually, we'll run out of chain shirts. Alright, let's go level armor now. Right, okay, so yeah, so basically I'm just equipping everybody with some armor so I know what they can use, and then when I'm constructing the main party, I can give them magical stuff then instead, so that I know where everything is, so they're not on their own. Right, so we're going to finish up this episode with doing some level ups, and then we will call it there everything's. Okay, so for Magus. Oh, we can make, okay, we can do... Alright, we could do Eldritch Knight with the Gongan. I was thinking. I kind of want Juliet to be this, but if we can get it already, I don't see why not. Eldritch Knights blend the abilities of fighting classes as spellcasters, magic hurling at the enemy one moment and hurling them down with steel the next. They're just as comfortable fighting at the thick of combat as they casting spells at foes while remaining safely behind their compatriots. Versatility, blah blah blah. So we get bonus combat feat, we get diverse training, that's his level, for a pursuit of mega feat. So level 2, we get arcane spell casting. And if an arcane Eldritch Knight gains new spells per day, as if he also gained a level in arcane spell casting class it belonged to before adding the prestige class. It does not, however, gain any other benefit a character of that class would have gained, except for additional spells per day, spells known, and increased effective levels spellcasting. If a character had more than one arcane spellcasting class before becoming an Eldritch Knight, it will decide to which class he has the new level for purposes to take spells. Then we have bonus combat feat, and finally we have a spell critical. Whenever an Eldritch Knight successfully confirms a critical hit, the next spell he casts for 2 rounds will be cast as a swift action as if quickened, which is very nice. So it's a pretty useful one because this actually unlocks a brand new set of, a brand new set of combat feats apparently. But I was going to make Juliet that, so let's make him something else. In fact, to be fair, I kind of just feel like just making him into a full Magus actually. I mean, we get Breath Weapon, which is perfect. So you gain a Breath Weapon that you can use once per day. The Breath Weapon deals 1d8 points of electrical damage per Blood Ranger level. So because we're 8, that means we're doing 8d8 damage. Very nice. Reflex saving throw DC is 10 plus half your Blood Ranger level, which is 14, plus Constitution modifier, which I think is +3, so it's DC is 17. And we get some other spells as well, so yeah, we'll do it. Okay, so we get 1 point. Let's get 1 point into Dex. Increase AC a little bit. And we go athletics, persuasion, and use magical device. Breath weapon. That's what we want. Okay, allied cloak. You gain a cloak, shawl, poncho, or other outer garment you're wearing to animate to aid and defend you. The cloak provides +2 shield bonus to AC. In addition, once each round during your turn, you can take a free action to direct your cloak to use to aid another action to assist. You can... Wait a minute, wait. Once each round during your turn, you can take a free action to direct your cloak to use to aid another action to use to aid another action to assist you. So we can take that +2 and we can add it towards a AC or attack roll. That's useful. Dispel magic. I'm thinking dispel magic actually. That's very, very nice. Just basically just eliminate stuff like that. Just eliminate what was the one with this? Magical spells. So do we go haste again? I would love to go haste. 1 minute per level allows you to turn ammunition. Each point out deals an extra 1d6 points. Okay, now this would be really, really good for certain people. Haste? Nah, it took too many haste. Lucky weakness, what does this do? Grants new, granted hit with critical hits. Not too bad. Sleet storm. Actually, he's, like I said, he's more... to be fair, like I said, he's more spell sword than anything. Magical weapon? Greater? No. Slow? Stinking cloud? Nauseated? His DC is not that high. Keen edge? Maybe. So I'm going to take that allied cloak. That sounds really, really, really interesting. I like that. Sure, allied cloak, brave weapon. You can attack twice now. Nice. Okay, who's next on the list? The next person is Tristan. Level up. Okay, so we can either take Cleric 7. Okay, so Cleric 7 gives us approved damage bite permanent. Okay. Right, so we can take Echo 7. This will give us level 4 spells. Crusader's Edge. Therefore, Divine Power. Protection from energy. That could be something. Actually, that would be something. Actually, that would be pretty nice. Immunity to Acid, Cold, Electrical Fire, or Sonic. Now that could work. That could work for this next one, actually. Shield of Dawn. Okay, Dismissal, Aura, Forceful Strike, Path of Glory, Spiritual Ally. Nice. Or we can take Druid 2, which will give us some other spells. And it will give us a level on our dragon as well. I kind of want to get to Wild Sheep. I kind of want to get to Druid 10, actually. But then again, Cleric 7 to get 4th level spells would just be amazing. You know what, I'm going to take Druid 2. Get some Druid spells as well. 3 Sour, Wisdom of 21, very nice. And we get 3 points, which we're going to add to Religion, Arcana, Knowledge. Just realised that's Intellect. It is Intellect. It should be down here. This is Wisdom right here. Yeah, do you know what? Let's start working on Nature. That could work. Alright. We're done here. Yep, we're done here. Nice. And now the dragon's leveled up. Yep, that's because we took level 2 in Druid. Okay, Drake and Fire Drake, yeah, Breath Weapon. Drake Power, yeah. It's be useful. Alright, 2 points. I guess we'll just go on Perception, I guess. I mean, his Wisdom is 10. Ability, sure, since it's +2, whatever. Doesn't make a difference to me. Sure, complete. Okay, right, here we go, Octavia. Octavia, I think we're just going full Master Summoner. Yes, we are. Alright, Summoner 8. This gives us what? Transposition, sorry. 8th level, summoner can use his Marcus Call ability to swap locations with the Eidolon. If the Eidolon occupies more squares than the summoner can also appear in a square occupied by the Eidolon. Nice. And we also get resistance. Sure. I like it. 1 point. Sure, we'll add that charisma. Actually, or do we increase it to 15? No, it's okay. I like to max out charisma. Very nice. 1 point we'll add to use magical devices. Okay, now abilities. Okay, so far we've taken what? Fast healing, extra attack. Can make 1 more primary hand attack, which I think we might. Energy attacks. Gonna charge with energy. No, breath weapon. Could do something. That's not let me do them. Reach. No. Shared slot. No. Slam. Weapon training. Now let's take extra attack, and I guess we'll take fast healing. Ability increase. Improved damage. Improved natural armor. Yeah, let's go improved natural armor. That sounds best to me. I guess certain improvements can only be chosen through different Eidolons, I think. Like, for example, I think there's a dragon one, so we got breath weapon, but we can't with this one. Makes sense to me, I guess. Okay, we got another level 3 spell, which I think... Already got summon monster, spike pit, already got rage, protection from energy, could do. 1 friendly creature. Haste, fly, evolution surge. Sure, we'll go evolution surge just to boost the power Eidolon. Oh, she can attack twice as well. Nice. Yeah, I think she can. Marshall? Yeah, she can attack twice. Very nice. Like it. Okay, Mr. Craze Moore's begun here. Okay, so we're going to go Wizard 8, unless he can go... Maybe. We'll check. Okay, so Wizard 8 gives us Life Sight. At 8th level, you gain blind sight to a range of 10 feet for a number of rounds per day equal to your wizard level. This ability only allows you to detect living creatures and undead creatures. The sight also tells you whether a creature is living or undead. Constructs of creatures that are neither living nor undead cannot be seen with this ability. The range of this ability increases by 10 feet by 12th level and by an additional 10 feet for every 4 levels beyond 12. Okay, no worries. 1 point. I'm going to add that to intelligence, making that +4. And we'll go Arcana, World, and Knowledge. And I guess we'll go Nature since we're already working on it. Even though his Wisdom's crap at a +0. That's cool. What can you do? Okay, so also we get level 4 spells. Pretty nice. Okay, so we got Fear, Wild Blindness, Fear. Okay. Death Ward. Okay, so we got Bone Shatter, which is 1d8 to a maximum of 15d8. Contagion. Okay, so it's Fortitude, Within Touch, no. False Life, okay, Ball Lightning, Dimension Door. Dimension Door is really, really nice. Dragon's Breath, Fire Shield, Fleshworth, okay, Rainbow Pattern, Ice Storm, Obsidian Flow. Occur a thin layer on the ground's molten glass that goes quickly. Creatures near it takes 1d points of fire damage. Per 2 cast levels managed at 10, become entangled until they make a successful strength athletics ability check. Make successful takes half damage not entangled. Okay. River of Wind? Extreme powerful the treasure, 5 fault slimy, consistent. Creatures caught in the river takes 48 bludgeoning damage and not prone. Successful fortune saves half the press being knocked down. Every next round, the creature is wholly or partially venerated, makes 40 save, takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage. It's not too bad. Shadow Conservation. Solid Fog. Like Fog Cloud, but addition improves sight, it's so effective, improves movement. Creatures move through solid fire, it's massive on metal side, metal damage rolls. Okay, touch slime, wall of fire. Volcanic Storm. 3d6 bludgeoning, 2d8 fire damage, creature damage. Seems a bit situational for me. Ice Storm? Same thing with the ice. Okay. Enlarge person mass. Okay, that could work. increasing the size of everybody. Dimension door. I like dimension door. We'll take that as a bit of a backup. Of ball light, aggressive thunderclap greater. We'll take one of the necromancer spells as well. Yeah, I'll take bone shatter for a little bit of damage as well and things. And we'll take dimension door for a teleport in case we need it. Alright, sweet. So we got life sight, bone shatter, dimension door. Nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay, cool. Complete. I believe we have one more. Okay, Aris. Okay, so Aris is a sorcerer seeker. And we have a hex channeler. Okay. So, hex channeler get some spells. We're not going to get much from there. Level 5, we get visibility. Spell magic. Bloodline feat. Shh. Sure. Let's say witch, I guess. Visibility, hex. Alright. Okay. Let's take which one. We'll increase our intelligence to a +1, I guess. And I guess we'll go persuasion, even though it's wisdom. Oh no, it's charisma. Sure. Take persuasion, and I guess we'll start working into arcana then. Alright, cool. Right, for spells. Blood armor, blood shaker, cure moderate wounds, force sword, flurry of snowballs, ice slick. I like ice slick, that's a pretty good one. And I guess we'll go web as well for a little bit of support, really. Yeah, these are spells that we copied. Remember that much. Okay, ice slick web for a bit of crowd control. Don't see why not. Nice. Okay, is that it? Is there anything more? No, I think that is it. Sweet. Okay then, right, yeah, level up's all done. Awesome. Right, okay, so we are currently, what, 16 days away from the next curse on the Baldhill top. So, what we're going to do now? Well, I've got a couple of ideas. I'm going to take a party, and I'm going to go into the Candlemere Tower thing, because we've kind of been putting that place off, and now, here's the thing. There's a couple of reasons why we want to go there. Well, there was one reason, and now we have another reason. One of the reasons is because I looked up that there is a potential new weapon for myself. So when I talked about daggers, I've read up on locations where some daggers are, not specifically what dagger or what you do, but just locations. And the Candlemere Tower was one of them, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what we can get there. Also as well, the Candlemere Tower is just literally a stone throw away, so we're not going out the way, so we'll do what we can, come back, heal up, get prepared, and then the curse will happen, and then we'll deal with the next invasion or so. So yeah, I guess we've kind of hurried up and now there we go then. Awesome. Right, so anyway folks, so next time we'll get the party settled, we'll get the party set up, and we'll have a go at the Candlemere Tower then. Right, so anyway my friends, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Links down below, Twitter, Discord, check them out if you wish. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day. I'll see you next time. Take care.